Alright, so today we're going to do a little contest, and I'm a sucker for a good contest. So this one is Vans shoes. So you just download this template, see right there. You can do it digitally too, which I almost did. If you download and print it out, then you just draw right onto the template. So that's what we're going to do. So here I'm just doing what I do, which is tentacles, and I'm doing my pencil sketch, and at this point I'm looking at this template and I really wasn't sure what part of the shoe was what. So it looked like it's just the front of the shoe, but I think that's wrong. So then you'll see how that turns out. But I wasn't really sure what part was what, so I just figured if I just covered it all in tentacles, then it would be fine. Another thing about this is it's on paper. So here I'm going to lay on some color, but I did it on ISO paper, like printer paper. And printer paper is pretty thin and not too durable. So I grabbed out some alcohol markers. So these are like no names, Kabico. These are kind of like the ones that you order from, like, I don't know, Wish or AliExpress or something like that. They're pretty decent, but they're nothing like fantastic. And they're not too inky. So I was thinking they might be okay on this printer paper. And I wasn't really anticipating exactly how they'd feel, since I usually use them in a mixed media, like in a mixed media pad. This one, I don't even know. What's this brand? I think it's the same one, the Kabico. Look at that. It's ridiculous. It just melted or something. So I couldn't use that. So that one we just put away. It was all like, it was almost like a brush, not even felt. So once I started laying down the color, some of the colors looked really bright, so it looked really good. So I thought, well, this will be a good start to the shoe. You can tell though as it's drying, this is like a pink, and it started to look a little orangey. You can see on the marker it almost looks like it has a tint of purple, and then it started drying, and then the more it dried, the more the color changed. So you can see like the gradient in the page. Then it looked more purple to me. So I don't know, just the ink playing with the printer paper. This was like almost a mistake. So I tried to blend, and you could not blend the alcohol on printer paper. It just would not. It bled really bad and got really wet, but it wouldn't blend real well. So I just kind of made the yellow and then the green to make it a bit of a lighter green. But that's where I was like, oh, this looks terrible. That was the bad part. So then I just decided to just keep adding color to it and shade, and figured, well, I've already kind of ruined it. And this is where I use the colorless blender. So don't do this on printer paper. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I regret it so bad. Look at the close-up. Look what it did to the paper. Oh my gosh. So anyway, the best part was being able to just do the outline. That's usually my favorite part of any drawing, is the line work. And this is another one of those pens that I probably got from like Wish or AliExpress, but it's really great. It's like one of those Japanese double-ended brush pens. It's got like a really small end and then a nice flexible brush nib on the other end. So it's a really good one. It has no name on it or no description. It's pretty generic, or else I would like list it and tell you what it was, but I've had it for too long to remember. But that went on printer paper totally fine, and it kind of smoothed out all the bleedy edges of the rest of it. And the point of these contests isn't really to win something. It's really just to have fun and to be pushed to design or draw something that you normally wouldn't do. I normally wouldn't sit down and do a sneaker design. So this was a lot of fun just to do. Then what's cool is you go online and you submit it, and they give you like a 3D version of your shoe. So it looked way better, and you can see it's not the front like I thought it was. It's the entire shoe plus the rubber. So I think it looks pretty good. It was really fun to do. If you're into this, go ahead and check out my description for the link. Thanks for watching.